Hi everybody, my name is Alex, welcome back to my channel. So today my video was supposed to be, as it's the 1st of June, a really happy video telling you how excited I am about having finished the first draft of my book. Yeah, about that. Instead, what I'm going to be talking to you about is writer's block, because guys, I'm suffering. I only have 2 chapters left until the whole thing is finished and I can say, you know, I've got a first draft, but it's just not happening and I really can't explain why. I'd love to say that it's just because I'm really busy and I've had so much going on that writing has taken a back seat, but it isn't even that. I've had so much time. It's just blur. It's just blur, the whole thing, and I'm really frustrated with myself because I'm normally quite good when I set targets for myself. I really stick to them. I'm competitive and I'm a bit like Monica from Friends, you know, like the best kind of competition is competition with myself. But yeah, it's just not happened. And I'm really annoyed because I really want this first draft finished. I want to have the satisfaction of being able to type the end. And even though it's not really the end because I have to go back and, you know, edit it, etc., it would just be so nice now I have a full completed story. However many, you know, plot holes there are, or however much editing needs to happen, it would be a book. But that's not the case. There are loads of YouTubers who talk about writer's block, plenty of blogs about it, and pretty much it all boils down to one thing, and that is keep writing. Inspiration isn't going to come and smack you in the face if you're not writing anything. Yeah, I mean, they're absolutely right. I need to sit down and just write it. Why is it that these final chapters are proving such a hurdle? I've been thinking about it, and I reckon it's because I'm really afraid to sit down and read the whole thing from beginning to end, get to those last pages and think, this is shit. Should have given up after the first 10 days of writing. The story isn't good enough. No one's ever going to publish it. The ending's weak. The characterization's poor. And I'm my own worst critic, and I think I could quite easily really dissuade myself from taking it any further, which would just be so disappointing. I wasn't raised to believe that everything that I do is going to turn out brilliantly and that I can do no wrong, you know. I had very grounded parents, and they, you know, although they never stopped me from trying to achieve my dreams ever, they also wouldn't tell me that everything I did was great. When I was falling on my face every 2 minutes when I was doing ballet lessons, my mum didn't turn around and go, no, you're enjoying it, you keep going. She was like, how about brownies? That's on at the same time every week and you can make stuff. You know, like, I'm just worried that this is going to be one more thing that maybe I should have given up on. It's pretty hard to, like, keep believing that what you're doing is going to work and be good. I mean, like, I've read lots of other pieces of work by aspiring writers that, quite frankly, is awful. And for all I know, mine is the same. I'd like to think it's not. I did do creative writing at university and I got really great feedback from my lecturers, and have a little humble brag moment. I did win the university prize for creative writing, but what the fuck does that even mean? You know, like, winning a prize 3 years ago for something that you know, it was 10,000 words that I combed through over and over and over again. Yeah, they probably were going to be good by the end of that. Like, I'm just worried that that maybe I rushed into it, that maybe the story wasn't, like, well formed enough before I really launched into it, and this is just self-doubt. I know that. I know that this is not the first time this has happened. I've wrestled with this since the very first day of writing, but as I've mentioned before, this book started in NaNoWriMo, so you don't have time to doubt yourself. You just, each day it's about hitting that word count, and I was really using that as the opportunity to get the words out, because up until that point self-doubt was just crippling me from doing anything. I would write a page of a book or an outline of a story and never get any further with it because I would be able to convince myself that it was going to be shit. Well, I didn't know. For all I know, some of those ideas could have been great. I just didn't have the confidence to persevere with it. And I think with this book, it's nearly finished. And what that means is that people will have to see it soon. You know, I'll do some edits and then I'll have to have beta readers. And the idea that someone will read it and go, God, this is really bad, but I have to be nice and give good feedback. I think this is the most personal thing I've ever done. Not this video, I mean, pretty personal, but the book. And I'm not sure I had really prepared myself for the eventuality that somebody would read that and be reading effectively a part of my soul. Yeah, that's writer's block. It's not so much that I can't think what to write. I know exactly what the next chapters have to cover. I'm just afraid to finish it. I'm afraid to finish my book. Weird. I'd set myself the challenge of finishing the book by the end of May. It's now the 1st of June. I haven't finished, but I have to. This week, after I finish this video, I'm going to stay up however long it takes and just start writing. Even if it's not good, I just need to get the words out onto the paper. And I've said this before, I am one of these writers who really wants everything that I put out there to be pretty much perfect right from the word go, which is a problem because, you know, unless the words are there, there's nothing to work with. Everyone says, you know, the best thing is to have the words on the page because then you can do something with that, you know. You can polish the shit until it gleams and all that jazz, but these last couple of chapters are the climax of the whole thing. And if I don't get it right, I know that when I finish reading that draft from beginning to end and I get to those last couple of pages, I won't be kind to myself. So if it sucks, I'm going to tell myself that straight up. God, it's so difficult. I am going to finish it. I've invested too much time and energy not to finish it. And it might be the case that I just have to put the words down and not think about it. I am overthinking it. That's the whole problem is that I'm overthinking this. So I'll finish the book. Hopefully by the time I do my next video, next Thursday, I'll have something finished. But yeah, I'm sorry. I know this video isn't very cheerful. It's just me moaning basically, but I'm sure there are so many writers out there who can relate. I find it hard to believe that there's a single writer who's finished an entire book without going at least once, God, this is crap, why did I ever start? That's where I'm at now, and unfortunately it's probably at the end of the book. Maybe I'm wrong, you know, maybe it is good. Maybe I'm too close to it and I've been overanalyzing it for the past God knows how many months, and someone will read it and go, yeah, this is great, and keep going, like, this could work. God, I'd love for that to happen, but, you know, none of you have read it. None of you know, and I'm sure there'll be some of you that will say lovely things to me and be like, no, keep going, persevere, but for all you know, I'm writing crap. For all you know, I'm a terrible writer. I just want it to be good. I'm a perfectionist. I don't want to put something out there that's going to be crap and people are going to judge me for. Because as much as it's a flaw, I do care what people think. There I said it. So, writer's block. What a dick. That's all I've got for you guys this week. I promise my next video will be much more cheerful. I feel like I've been such a downer today, but hey, that's life, that's how it is, but I will finish this book, damn it, I will. Anyway, if you haven't already, please do like and subscribe. It will make my day, and you know I'm having a bad day. You want to make my day. Anyway, thanks guys, take care, bye.